Hello, and welcome to another WWE 2K23 Birthday Championship video. And it's this man's birthday. Yeah. And we're on his show. The old school version with the fist. Not the very original version, but like the second incarnation. So pretty old school. It's the people's birthday. So, big challenge for the champion, who is in his first defense here today. Just won the title 2 days ago. And now has to go 1-on-1 with the Great One. Or does he? You guys know from the thumbnail, the title and what have you, he doesn't have to go 1-on-1 with the Great One. It's even worse than having to go 1-on-1 with The Rock. He has to defend in a triple threat match. There's two birthday boys today. And they both agreed that they wanted the shot in this arena because the birthday boys, sometimes birthday girls, get to choose where their title shot takes place. And both challengers agreed, let's take it old school. To be in our comfort zone, but not in the champion's comfort zone. So, now The Rock's in the ring, ready to go. I think we're getting the other challenger out here next, right? Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed we are. Big Boss Man. Would have been his birthday today as well. Rest in peace. And yeah, two differing levels of old school in the ring right now. But both were around when this arena was a thing. Maybe neither in like their peak prime full-time capacities, but still they were both around for this arena, whereas the champion was not. And like I say, he won the title 2 days ago. No defense yesterday, no one on the game's birthday yesterday, so this is first defense for the leader of Legado del Fantasma on the game and current member of the LWO at the time of recording. Santos Escobar, the birthday champion. Got a very tough challenge in his first ever defense. But here we are. This is what he does. Picks up tough challenges and takes them on head on. Not afraid to battle uphill. In fact, you know, I always say you should watch this series in order because there's going to be spoilers for what's happened previously. Santos, when he won the title, was fighting uphill. He beat Titus O'Neil, literally fighting uphill. Titus O'Neil's about twice his size. And he did a very convincing job, I must say, of winning that championship right there from Titus O'Neil. However, that man right there in the background, that is The Rock. Like, The Rock. And he's not the only person Santos Escobar has to contend with in this match. That would be difficult enough, but there's also the Big Boss Man. Like, this is a big ask for a first defense. Well, let's see what Santos can do, eh? See how this one plays out. Of course, triple threat match. The other thing, champion's advantage goes out the window. There's no countouts, no disqualifications, and Santos Escobar can lose his title without being pinned or submitted. Because The Rock could pin the Boss Man, or the Boss Man could pin The Rock, or submission as well. And Escobar would lose his title with 0 successful defenses. And right now, The Rock and Big Bossman are just determined to fight each other and kind of leaving Escobar out in the cold, which you might think would be a bad thing, but it means you're there to break up pins and capitalize on people not paying you attention, like Escobar has been. Oh, Bossman just shoves him off, though. Shoves him across towards The Rock, but then runs in and hits the DDT. And now The Rock is going to take advantage of Bossman being on the floor from the DDT and just laying the punches. Again, paying no regard to Santos Escobar at all. Rolls out the way that dropkick, though. Now he's going to pay him some attention. Maybe he didn't want The Rock's attention just yet. Oh, no, Big Bossman, I just noticed, rolled out to the outside. Clothesline in the corner by The Rock. Bossman, oh, with a sledgehammer to the small of the back of The Rock. And then a shot to the knee as well, it looks like that hit. Based on what The Rock's reaction was. The Rock may be in some trouble here. Now Santos Escobar has got a ladder. Play to your strengths, that's what I say. And Santos Escobar is an amazing high flyer. And neither of these men, his challengers, are known for their high-flying escapades with ladders. So, yeah, absolutely. Try and level the playing field a little bit here. Make it something you're a bit more comfortable with. Oh, Gutbuster. Excuse me. Apparently, I'm trying to say, I'm allergic to Gutbusters. Oh, thanks, Dwayne. Do another one then. Oh, DDT right on the handle of the sledgehammer there. There's probably a massive dent in The Rock's head now. Now Bossman sent off the ropes. Arm drag by Escobar. And now The Rock's coming back in. Santos picks up the sledgehammer and gets The Rock in the midsection with it. And now going for the pin. He's not noticed Bossman's back up though. That's a mistake. Got to have eyes in the back of your head in triple threat matches. You really do. And it's not just the threat of losing the match without being involved in the decision. It's, you know, you're beating up your opponent and suddenly someone grips you from behind and just slams your head into the mat or something. Like, you know, you really got to be looking out for that. Oh, The Rock has taken an absolute beating from that sledgehammer, like multiple times. Bossman's hit him in the back, in the knee. Santos Escobar's hit him in the midsection. Bossman's hit him in the midsection. He's just having a bad time with that sledgehammer. Belly to back suplex. Oh, he maintains waist control there. And a German suplex. And again, maintains the grip around the waist of The Rock. The people's waist, one might say. But Bossman breaks up whatever Escobar had in mind there. I'd say that's a mistake there. A tactical error in a triple threat match. You should let your opponents beat each other up. Like, they can't pin each other. Like, you should break up submissions, don't get me wrong, like The Rock just did. But just normal moves, they can't go for a pin because you're right there to break it up. And, like, yeah, you should absolutely let them take damage. But hey, what do I know? Now, Bossman, he's got some steps. Meanwhile, The Rock's got Escobar hooked. Suplex. And Escobar's lucky Bossman didn't slide those steps in earlier. He could have landed on them. Scoop slam. Oh, next to the steps. And then kicks Escobar in the face. The Rock rolls out to the outside and takes the steps with him. That might be the biggest mercy Escobar's ever received, to be honest. I'm sure Bossman had a plan for those steps. Off the ropes. Big splash. He got some height on that, didn't he? But now The Rock's back in the ring. Grabs Bossman from behind. Throws him into the corner. Clothesline in the corner. And they're going for the pin, but Escobar's back up and back in the ring to break up the pin. He's having none of that. I don't want to lose my title without being involved. Don't want to lose my title at all, but definitely not without being involved. You want that belt? You're going to have to beat me for it. Suplex by The Rock on Bossman. And I'm just stomping away. Now Escobar grabs The Rock. Sends him into the corner. And now he's got the sledgehammer. Uh-oh, The Rock's not having a good time with this in this match. Oh, that looked a bit low, but there's no disqualification, even if it was. I mean, it's a sledgehammer shot. It doesn't really matter where you hit him, does it? Oh, flying clothesline by The Rock, though. And now The Rock kicks Escobar in the face, and I think he owed him that. I think he owed him at the very least that. Uh-oh, chair for Bossman. And The Rock's like, no siree. Spine buster. Spine on the pine. And now goes for the pin. Escobar slid out maybe to go and get a weapon. The Rock went for a pin immediately and Escobar had to come back in and break it up. Uh-oh. What's Santos got in mind here? Oh, he's got the Boston Crab. Bossman's not there to save the People's Champion. Will The Rock tap out? No, Bossman's up. And he's managed to break up the submission. And now goes after The Rock. How dare you be locked in a submission? Uh-oh. Oh, spine buster right on the chair. And I hate to say it, but Santos Escobar ran straight into that one. Oh, and then a chair right on the ankle, that looked like. That was nasty. That's how you slow down someone like Santos Escobar, though, right? Oh, counter by Escobar. Both challengers going after Santos there, and Bossman managed to take him out, but then The Rock hit the big Bossman with the drop kick, and now goes for the pin on Santos. 1, 2. Ooh, I was about to say, is the People's Champion going to become the birthday champion? But no. Santos gets out of the ring. Bossman trying to sneak in behind The Rock, but he saw it coming. Oh, he didn't see that coming, though. Super kick to the back of the head. How's The Rock back up on his feet? Oh, Bossman took the jawbreaker, but then fell and landed on the ladder as well. Extra pain. Uh-oh. Rock bottom. A little bit out of nowhere, to be honest. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Big Bossman. I don't know what he was doing. He came back in the ring, but he didn't break up the pin. And the People's Champion is the birthday champion. Leave a like if you enjoyed this match and this video. Wow, okay. That might be someone who's difficult to dethrone. Yeah, subscribe if you're new here. Don't miss the future of this birthday championship. And share with your friends if you know anyone who would enjoy. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Abeza. You've been amazing. And I'll see you next time.